You've heard this story your whole life. David and Goliath. A small boy defeats a giant. A story about courage, faith, victory. But what if I told you, if you were there that day, you wouldn't be David. You'd be standing with everyone else, watching, waiting, doing nothing. The battlefield is quiet. Too quiet. On one side, an entire army. Trained soldiers, warriors, men who've fought battles before. And on the other side, one man, Goliath, massive, unmatched, terrifying. Every day, he steps forward and he calls them out. Send me someone to fight. And every day, no one moves. Not because they don't see him, not because they don't understand the problem, but because they are afraid. And fear does something strange. The longer it stays, the more normal it feels. Days pass, then weeks, and the giant doesn't get smaller. He gets louder, more intimidating, more real. Now imagine you're there, standing in that army. You see the giant, you hear his voice, you feel the tension. What would you do? Would you step forward? Or would you do what everyone else is doing? Watching, thinking, waiting, be honest, because here's the truth. They weren't cowards, they weren't weak, they were just human. They talked about the giant, analyzed the giant, explained why he couldn't be defeated, and slowly, doing nothing became acceptable, normal. Then one day, David arrives, not a soldier, not trained, not experienced, just a boy. He hears the same giant, sees the same problem, but reacts differently. While everyone else sees impossible, David sees this shouldn't be happening. While everyone else is thinking, what if I fail? David is thinking, why is no one trying? Same situation, different mindset. They laugh at him, doubt him, warn him. You're too small. You're not ready. You don't understand. But David doesn't wait. He doesn't overthink. He steps forward. No armor, no sword, just a sling. The giant laughs, because from the outside, this looks ridiculous. But David isn't focused on the giant. He's focused on the moment. One step, one aim, one decision, and everything changes. This is where most people stop. They say, be like David. Have courage. Face your giants. But that's not the full story. Because you're not David. Not yet. You're still standing in the crowd, watching your giant, talking about your giant, thinking about your giant, but not moving. That's the real problem. The giant isn't what's holding you back. It's how long you've been standing there, doing nothing. You already know your giant. It's that thing you've been avoiding, that decision you keep delaying, that fear you've been feeding. Every day you wait, it feels bigger. Not because it's growing, but because you're not moving. David didn't win because he was fearless. He won because he didn't stay still. That's it. He moved when everyone else froze. So the next time you hear this story, don't just ask, can I defeat my giant? Ask yourself, how long have I been standing here, doing nothing? Because maybe you're not waiting for the right moment. Maybe the moment has been waiting for you, and the difference between your life now and everything you want it to be is just one step forward. Amen.